So back to school is right around the corner, and with that in mind, safety around school zones is top of mind for many parents. New program has been launched that gets children involved in learning about safety and comes as the province rolls out a new $180 million 5-year traffic safety plan. With more on this, let's go to Katherine Korakakis, president of the English Parents Committee Association of Quebec. Katherine, welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Is this the most wonderful time of the year? First things first. Is this the most wonderful time of the year, the back to school time?
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
We rarely get guests to sing. I appreciate it, Katherine. So it is. You like this time?
I love this time. Yes, of course. A new beginnings, new starts, a new way to write things that have not been working. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's a great time.
We're going to get to this the pilot project in a moment. But off the top here, I do want your reaction to what Geneviève Guilbeault, the transport minister, announced yesterday, because as I looked at her press conference and I saw the key messaging, there was such a focus on school zones. What's your reaction?
Well, it's a good step in the right direction, and we've been working with her for months to try to sensitize her and to just listen to our cry of help around safety around schools. So it's the first right step to the right direction. So we're happy about that.
So you would say they've been attentive. They've been listening to your concerns.
They've been listening to our concerns. Now, the devil's in the details. Mm-hmm. We don't have more details, right? It says it's going to be rolled out in 2023. When in 2023? There's still a lot of time. Mm-hmm. And also for the infrastructure, it's not clear yet exactly what. But, it's a good step in the right direction.
I asked this to another guest yesterday. I wonder, do you feel the province is playing catch-up here? Like, do you feel in other jurisdictions we take road safety around schools more seriously, like other provinces, other states?
Perhaps. I mean, I think that, people's lives are one of the most precious commodities we have. We have to protect them, and especially the most vulnerable, and children definitely fall in that category. And the question I asked her when we met was, how many deaths does it take for the government to act? Like, what's the number? Which was a shocking thing to say, but at the end of the day, there should be no deaths, right? Nothing should be acceptable. So as a province, we have to prioritize safety, and there's some, low-hanging fruit that we can do, right? So it's important that we all play a part in the safety of the most vulnerable members of society.
Katherine, what are you and your fellow parents seeing behavior-wise around schools in Montreal?
So a lot of speeding. I mean, it's not just in Montreal, eh? This is
of course, province-wide.
So a lot of speeding, a lot of people being distracted, hurrying to get somewhere, not respecting pedestrian crosswalks, not seeing. Sometimes the signage is not visible because of foliage or whatever, and just not paying attention. And unfortunately, we hear of the deaths, but we don't hear so much about the people getting hit that don't die, right? And then, but their lives are forever altered because of this accident, right? So they get seriously hurt or they get emotionally scarred. So there's a lot of stuff that we hear from parents. Yeah.
We're with Katherine Korakakis, president of the English Parents Committee Association of Quebec. So, Katherine, let's get to this pilot program, the safety program, I should say, that has been launched out of the school year. What are you doing here?
Well, so they're not. Oh, so what we're doing? Yes, sorry. So one of the initiatives that we came up with is, the signs of the crossing guard, which looks like a yellow house. What we've asked parents, teachers, supporters, children is to cut out a yellow piece of paper or fabric and pin it in the shape of that house, right, like crossing guard house, and decorate it any way they want and wear it on their backpacks, on their jackets, on their clothes, just to show people, like a quiet way to show, hey, look at me, I matter, I'm here. So that's one of the things we've come up with to just continue to raise awareness. And until those other measures are implemented, so we stay top of mind that people's lives, children's lives matter, and that adults' lives, everybody's lives matter. So slow down.
So this really is a type of awareness campaign, right? You're hoping that these, by taking these yellow symbols and putting them on backpacks and people's clothing, kids' clothing, that you can raise the awareness here and get drivers to pay more attention.
Yes, pay more attention. And we have a tutorial on our website and on our Facebook page, epcaquebec.org, or on our Facebook page, Epca Quebec. And really, it's just cut out of like a yellow house. Think about it, you decorate it how you want to, just pin it on your backpack, on your jackets. And really, it's big enough for people to see, and hopefully it will capture people's attention, and they'll pause. There's no meeting. There's nothing that's urgent. So what if you're late for 10 minutes? It doesn't matter when the opposite is somebody not arriving anywhere ever again. So slow down, be conscious of what you're doing. For goodness sakes, pay attention.
Catherine, you know who drives around school zones a lot? Parents.
Yes.
Is a lot of this some self-reflection that you're asking parents to do, that, they've got their kids at the school, but maybe they aren't as safe as they should be?
Absolutely. And what our research has found is the neighborhoods around the schools, it's the people who live there and the people that are going there. It's rarely people from outside that are in those neighborhoods. So it's important that we pay attention, and as parents ourselves, watch the speed limit. Don't speed. Pay attention. Leave the phone on the side. Everybody has a role to play if we want to be serious about tackling this problem.
Catherine, while I have you on the line, and I don't know how prepared you are to answer this question, but it's been in the news of late, and the education minister is actually speaking this morning on it. And he's speaking about the shortage of teachers. He says Quebec is basically 8,500 teachers short right now, and he's making a plea for anyone with a degree to try and become a teacher. Do you have a position on this one? The teacher shortage right now we're seeing in Quebec?
Absolutely, and I've done a lot of interviews about this. Yes, and it's very worrisome because at the end of the day, this impacts student success, right? And the thing, though, is this is not a new phenomenon. It's not like this year we have a teacher shortage. We've had one since COVID. And the government really needs to get creative in the way that they are going to attract people to stay in the profession or to go into the profession. It's very worrisome because at the end of the day, these are, people's futures. To be a teacher, it's not just knowing math. There's more than just knowing the subject matter. So for us, we are worried about it. And we're urging the government to be creative and to come up with measures that are really going to help with retention and attraction to the job.
Catherine, we're going to leave it there. I want to thank you so much for coming on, for the singing, by the way, and the enthusiasm at protecting our kids. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day.
That's Katherine Korakakis, president of the English Parents Committee Association of Quebec.